Okay, so let me add for someone for you to see how it works. So now this is a formula. You can't input anything there. Can you see? So you see it is not going to work. So here I'm going to pick someone from the linked employee. So if I should click now, I'll be able to pick a name. So what this really means is I want to anybody I pick here, all the details I'm filling for the person here is the leave request the person is going to request for, and the employee and the manager is going to attend to it to approve. So you can see here is the pending. So you can see this. So when they input uh a new request, so they are going to put it in pending, and this pending status is going to notify the manager that someone has filled the request in the manager's mail. So the manager will go and check and turn it to approve or reject. So now I want to input it. So you can see I'm going to pick it will bring me all the people that are in this employee field because I linked the employee here. Now let me pick Adebayo Abeche for instance. Now the lookup will automatically look up for the person's name. Can you see now? It has picked the name from the employee details. So because I ask it to look up for the name, so if I ask for something else, it is going to search for it as well. So you can see, and the formula I used is that anything that is here should also appear here based on the formula. Don't forget. Now you input details for the person, let's say 18, and the start date. You also input the end date. So when once I pick the start and end date now, this business date is going to be filled automatically based on the formula I used. I will show you that. So it is the logic here is that it will calculate the amount of business days in the leave days the person is requesting for. So now from 19, 18 to 30. So you see that it has filled this already. The formula will automatically fill it in once. So let me show you what I use in the formula. So this is the formula I use. If start start date and end date. So you now see it is calculating the let me show you. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, I want to show you. I don't know why this one is following it. Okay, so now you can see the start date and end date. This is the start date and the end date. So work day differences. So this one is automatically this function. Let me show you. The function is automatically created in, so let me say work. You see now, so you can see this function here. So you can see the work difference, then you go into it and you put the start date comma end date plus one, because it is going, if let's say the person puts it in okay, let me not even explain this is just the formula you are going to use. So it will automatically calculate the amount of business days in the start date and the end date the person is requesting for, and it will fill it in here as it has done already. Then for the type of request the person is willing for, so you can do this for them if they have a certain request they normally request for. Let's say maybe they used to go on off for sickness or family issue or scholarship and the like. So you just create it in this field. Let me show you. So this, I told you, it is single select. So after you pick the single select, you will come here and you see PTO, paid time off, sick, unpaid. I just put all these options to test it. So you can also see like uh family vacation, something like this can also work. So you can see now it has added it. If I click on the box, if I should click on this box now, it will bring me the options. You can see this drop down, click on it, you can see the options, then you select one, the single select, I believe here. So you select one of it. So you can also do multiple select from the feed type. You get, this is single select, there is also multiple select, which means you can, if you use that type of feed, you'll be able to select more than one options. And then the notes, you can put the notes for them. uh, okay, let's say financial 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 disability. Let me just do this. So I'm done with this. Then you move on to okay, this decided that will be automatically decided once the manager approved this. So you can see the formula here. So I'm coming and okay, no, I set it in the auto in the automation part. So for, like I said, it should record this date whenever the manager approve the what whenever the manager approve or reject the request. So whenever the manager comes in and approve or request this, it will automatically fill this decided at the date. So now the year, so we have a year. Their paid time off per year is per year, and they have 22. So once it is another year, it is going to start from 2026. So this is the formula I use. Just say start date, year. That's good. So let's go. Which other one haven't I showed you? I think I've showed you all the formulas. So record ID, yeah. So this record ID is a very simple thing. It's just a formula. Then you say record ID. What it simply do is that it generates a unique ID for every record you are putting in. I told you this horizontal line, the horizontal lines are called records. So this is a record. This line two is another record. This other line two is another record. This is another record. So they have different ID, unique ID. It is distinct. So then the approved days will be automatically uh it will be automatically filled once the manager approve it. Let me show you the formula I use. So you see, if status equals to approved, this status I know I believe this status, if it equals to approved, the year start date equals to year to day business. So I don't actually understand this sha, but I'm just trying to give you a brief explanation of what is in it, so you can actually try and input the code correctly for it to work. So that is on that. And then the status, you have to keep this on pending. You do it for them, put it on pending. So if once it is on pending like this, the manager will receive a mail also. And okay, you can fill this. So let me just fill something on this. Then the manager in charge, so this one is not necessary actually, it's not necessary. So because the mail I use, so the manager in charge, what you should notice is I'm linking this guy to the manager table. This is a linked record to the manager's table. Okay, then the last modified is when I work on this is also a type of field. If you check the field type, you will see last modified here. And the manager aspect is okay, this is it. We have three managers in the company, so this one is not necessary. Let me remove it. Let me delete this guy. So now we have the manager's name. These are their emails. So don't mind me. I wrote manager our email. So I just put it like this. So it simply means our manager's email. So these are their Gmails, emails, and then the employee being assigned to each of them. Now you see, it automatically filled itself. I don't know, maybe you get this. It automatically filled itself, and the time of request is because I picked this manager table. I attach it to the time of request. Let me show you. So you can see this guy, this manager in charge that I picked here. You see, I know I linked manager in charge, time of request, I linked it to manager in charge, and I picked Kausi GO for Lawal Omolara. You can see that. Now this Kausi GO in the manager side, this Kausi GO in the manager table will now be linked to Lawal Omolara. Once you link a record, a field to a table, it will automatically create the field you are linking together in the other table. I'm linking this guy with this Lawal Omolara. Now the Kausi Geo, let me now get you back there. The Kausi Geo, this is Kausi Geo, and I linked it to, in the time of request, I link it to Lawal Omolara. This is why Lawal Omolara is showing here. Now In the employee side, I already showed you. I linked some employee to some managers. So these are the three employees that were linked to this manager in the employee table. Don't mix it up, please. It is a normal thing you can understand. So, and then the last modified, these are just rough tests actually. So this last modified means when they modify this record, the last time they work on this record, it is the last modifier that is going to show. Created, it is when they created the, I just use all this one for testing actually. So the approved days, you can see I'm asking this to look up. I already linked the, let me show you now. It is looking up for, I linked time of request to, where is it? Time of request, you see I linked it to the manager table, and I ask this guy to go and look up details in the time of request. You get? And what exactly it is looking up for is the approved days. The approved days. That is why you are seeing approved days. The approved days will be showing. The approved days that are in the time of request feed will automatically be showing here. Now, okay, okay. I also apply a certain what is it, condition. So it is where decided at, where decided at. This is they decided at in time of request. So whenever decided at is on or before 1 month from now, that is when the approved days will be showing. If it is more than a month from now, it is not going to show. This is what the condition is doing. This is not necessary actually, I just use it. So the unique numbering is it gives a certain number to every details you are inputting. So if I should drag this guy up, I'm coming, let me move it. If I move it up, you see that unique numbering is going to change. Just check it. Sorry, let me put it, let me fall. You see it is showing two, so that means it is not following the numbering here. So it gives a certain unique number to when the number you place it when you are recording it. So that is when it is going to be showing. And so that is just all for the tables actually. So this is how you set it. Now the next thing is to move to the automation aspect.